Hi guys. Uh, Sorry I haven't been posting much. I've just been really busy and I keep forgetting to post something. I was like, oh, I should post something, and I don't post something. But I'm gonna make it up to you. This is gonna be a really long video, so if you don't want to hear me yap, just click off the video now. But there, I'm gonna be ranking Pillar Chase 2 monsters up to Sonic.exe off of how good are they actually in chase theme, in abilities, in M1, like everything. So let's start off with the easiest, so not easiest. Well, let's start off with current, the first monster, Vapor. So he has Demonic Shift and Spider Skull Summon for his abilities. He has sprint speed of 18, which is second slowest in the game and tying with another character in this. Is 100 stamina with that sprint speed that's not really good. And he does the most damage of an M1 in the game. And I'm questioning how this is free. I'm questioning how 75 damage is free. And this is Vapor's chase theme. I don't know if you can call this a chase theme, honestly. You just straight up can't call that a chase theme. It's straight up ambiance of him. You hear it in the selection and in game. Like, that's not chase me music. It's anything but it. It's the worst one in the game. Uh, Also, for the sake of this video, I'm also going to be counting skins chase themes as well. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. They did remove it. Alright. So Vapor's passive is not hallucination. It's called location. Every 20 seconds, Vapor creates a dark sphere on his exact location. If he uses Demonic Shift, he will teleport directly where the sphere is. If he kills any player or teleports to any Spider Skull from Spider Skull summon, the sphere will be placed where he killed the player at, as well as the Spider Skull he teleported to. Any player that is near the sphere is highlighted. This is his way of highlighting, and for a highlighting tool, it is very useful. As a teleporting tool, there's no use for this at all. Just for the sake of this as a highlighting ability, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. The M1 does 75 damage. Honestly, best damage dealer in the game with the M1, so I have to give it a 10 out of 10 based on damage. For Demonic Shift, when pressing 1, Vapor will teleport to where its dark sphere is. If a Spider Skull is following a survivor at the moment, he will teleport to the Spider Skull instead. He will also receive a small speed boost for a short period of time after teleporting. Speed boost I did not know because I didn't notice it at all. But maybe that's something they added like after a buff or something. But this is definitely a nice teleporting tool for Vapor. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Spider Skull Summon. When pressing 2, Vapor stays still and sends out Spider Skull that is constantly highlighted. It will chase any nearby player and will deal 9 damage each hit. To get rid of them, the player must repeatedly press E to kick it, causing it to vanish with a loud crunch. Vapor will use Demonic Shift to teleport to these Spider Skulls if they're chasing a survivor. Only 2 Spider Skulls can be present simultaneously. If a player is killed by a Spider Skull, they will immediately drop dead without a death animation. This this is really good in both ways. One, this can go good in one of two ways, honestly. One, the survivors don't know how to kick a Spider Skull, or they're on mobile, meaning that you will deal a lot of damage, or that they destroy it in an instant and run away as you teleport to them. So just for that downside, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. the death quotes. When you die to Vapor's M1, he will say, "My flames consume you." It's pretty basic, but it's actually kind of mid. 6 out of 10. When dying to a Spider Skull, he will say, "Another skull for me to command." Now this one is a lot better. I really like this one. 7 out of 10. And then I'm gonna go over some. Then I'm gonna go over some skins of Vapor. Let's go to skins. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to skin pages. Yep, there we go. Okay, Vapor skins. I'm gonna skip the recolor skins. All right, epic skins. Norpy skin. He doesn't look bad, but there's definitely better Norpy skins. 7 out of 10. RGB. I hate RGB skins. They suck. Whose idea was this? 1 out of 10. Smog. I really like the skin, but it is a little overrated. But now no one uses it again. 6 out of 10. Scorched. Honestly, really underrated and good skin. 9 out of 10. Skeletal, we're going bad to the bone with this one. 9 out of 10. Boogie, I really like that it references Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a very clever Halloween skin. 8 out of 10. Melted. This skin looks awesome, but it's pay to lose, so 9.5 out of 10. The gold skin doesn't look bad, but it's not the best gold skin. 7.5 out of 10. Diamond, now this is one of the best diamond skins in the game. Definitely top 5. 10 out of 10. And then we got then we got the Snowman Vapor skin. Honestly, I can make a funny joke about Vapor being Frosty the Snowman and how he's murdering everyone, but this is a Christmas skin, and I honestly wouldn't have expected Vapor to be a snowman. 8 out of 10. With that being said, Vapor, in all honesty, he gets a B- tier. He's definitely a good monster with good skins, but then the chase theme and the RGB skin really hold it down a bit, so B tier. Now we're gonna go to Rosemary. Once I can get out of these. I might have to turn these into like different segments because this video might be a little long and my disk space might say no, but whatever. I might split it up. Alright. Wait, why am I going into skins? I need to talk about Rosemary first in general. Alright, Rosemary. What? It has wall climb? So Rosemary's gonna get a rework soon. I will say that. So echolocation is gonna become a passive, which everyone who takes a step or something will be highlighted. If they make a noise or walk, they will be highlighted. That means they are always highlighted, no matter what. And I think that's just that's just really broken. Demonic Shriek is still broken as ever, however it got a buff. Not only does it blur your screen, it also plays a loud sound when you like a ringing in your ear, muffling every single sound and I heard she's getting another ability it's called Demonic Aura. I don't know what that will do. Well, I need to see. Yeah, upcoming abilities. Passive. Yep. And Sightless Essence. Rosemary emits dark demonic essence that floods a large area around her. The essence makes it harder for survivors to see, hear, and will drain their stamina if they stand in it. Rosemary will emit essence for 2 seconds after using this and get reduced stamina drain while it's active. This is a nice replacement for the echolocation ability. This made Rosemary much more interesting of a character. So Rosemary has a 26 sprint speed, meaning that she's one of the fastest characters in the game. Has 50 stamina, which is really bad, and 30 damage, which is balancing out the speed. Yeah. For the death quotes, she will say, "The soul is left to the vessel." For the M1 death quote. This is, I like it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And when dying to Rosemary's demonic shriek, which can happen, she'll say, "My voice is overwhelming, isn't it?" This is a nice death quote. This is an easy 9 out of 10. This is an easy 9 out of 10. Alright. Now let's go over to this Rosemary. I said let's go over to Rosemary's skin. Jesus. Skin pages. Rosemary. Yep. Skip the recolors. Alright. Norpy. Like Vapor, there's more better Norpy skins you can use, but yeah, it's a little mid, honestly. 6 out of 10. RGB skins. Who would use these? 0 out of 10. This is the worst one. And the legendary skins. We have Silent. I like the skin. Forgot what it was referencing. 7 out of 10. Thorny, mid skin. 5 out of 10. No one uses it. Superstar. Is it overrated? Yes. Do I love it? Absolutely. 10 out of 10. Bloodhusk. This is very underrated of a Rosemary skin. This is amazing for a Rosemary skin. 10 out of 10. Mummy. The Halloween skin looks amazing, but then it's on Rosemary. 7 out of 10. The gold skin. There's much better gold skins in the game. 4 out of 10. Diamond, like the gold skin, there's much better diamond skins in the game. 6 out of 10. That being said, Rosemary, her current one, not the older one, the upcoming rework for her, is a C+. There's definitely better monsters you can use in the game. Next we're gonna go to Ao Oni, the first non-original monster. Finally, am I right? Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to hear Rosemary's chase theme. So here's Rosemary's chase theme real quick. It's underrated to hate, honestly, a bit. Yeah, and it's supposed to stop there. Okay. It's supposed to stop there, honestly. But it's not bad, honestly. It's overrated to hate. So that's why I give Rosemary a C+ tier. But Vapor's just a little better of this beginner monsters. Alright. Next is Ao Oni. The Ao Oni-ster.
Squidward.
Yep, Squidward. Ao Oni. He has Oni Vision and Shapeshift as the abilities, and he has 21 sprint speed, about the speed of a survivor, but a little slower. 100 stamina, makes sense. He's about the speed of a survivor and does 40 damage. Back then, he used to be the Uncle Samsonite of the game, able to two-shot. Alright. So, Ao Oni does not have a death quote in-game. Oh wait, no, he does have a death quote. I was thinking about Last Survivor Standing quote. Never mind. So it's passive. When Oni is chosen as the monster, the bar that shows every current player gains a purple border and will not change colors, disguising who has died and who has not. In addition, no Last Survivor Standing quote will be shown. As of the Black Friday update, it no longer shows who is Ao-Oni. That is much better. That got buffed. I like that. The M1 does 40 damage. It's not bad, but it's not the best. 5 out of 10. Oni Vision. When pressing 1, Oni will highlight all living players in red, briefly darkening the map. While using Oni Vision, the player will quickly regain stamina and can freely run an attack. This ability lasts for about 4 seconds and has a cooldown of 12 seconds. Begins once the effect ends. This is a basic highlight ability, but the fact that it can regenerate stamina is really nice. 8 out of 10. Shapeshift. You basically turn the game into Among Us. That's all it is. 9 out of 10. A nice interaction with another character, Fuadi, on this, is that you can throw him. It's basically a more situational version of his Silly Rush ability. So basically, if you get these guys in double trouble, you're cooked. For this death quote, for his M1, he will say, "Shouldn't have went in that mansion." I like that it's referencing to his own game, but it's also a bit generic. 6 out of 10. Now let's go to his skins. Oh wait, first we gotta know his chase scene. This is the first chase scene that's original and wasn't ripped from a game. So. I like that it remixes his original theme back in his own game, but it can get a little annoying to hear after a while of hearing it. But it is catchy, I will say it. It actually got stuck in my head for a bit. and now we're gonna go to some skins of his. We're gonna just ignore the recolors. Alright, epic skins. Norpy. This is the goated Norpy skin, and he looks chill as hell. 9 out of 10. RGB. Looks ugly as hell, like all the other RGB skins. 2 out of 10. Who uses Kuro Oni? I'm just gonna say that, unless if you're edgy. 5 out of 10. Suro Oni. He used to be used a lot, but now I don't see him anymore. This actually looks like a nice skin. 6 out of 10. Yes, the Norby cat. Yes. Plumber Oni. Bro, who let Mario in here? 9 out of 10. Squatto. Based on the memes, a billion out of 10. But based on the actual look, it's a 6. Voodoo. This actually looks really creepy. I really like this Halloween skin. 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, I forgot that Rosemary's getting a gingerbread skin. I'm gonna rank that as a 6 out of 10 because it looks like the puppet from FNAF. The gold skin. This is definitely one of the worst gold skins to exist so far. 5 out of 10. Wait, no, I changed that. 3 out of 10. Diamond skin. Does he think he's Gojo? 1 out of 10. Apparently he's getting a Yoshi skin soon for the Ultra M update. So I'm gonna be waiting for that because this looks good. Based on looks, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I love Yoshi.
It looks like a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. Just based on those stats, I'm gonna give Ao Oni an A- tier. It's definitely a good monster to pick if you want to turn the game into Among Us. Fogborn. Next is the guy from Minecraft. Minecraft! Alright, he has Thunder Warp and Foggy Stare. He has 25 sprint speed, 100 stamina, and 30 damage. From 100 stamina, you can guess that he would be like really broken with the sprint speed, but no, he has the fastest stamina drain in the game. In reality, he has like 30 stamina, which is not great. So he has two different chase themes, the default chase theme and the John chase theme, which is...
John?
Yes, John.
That's a stupid name for a song.
Let's see. He has a passive where the Fogborn stamina completely refills when a player triggers Foggy Stare, which is really good. The M1 does 30 damage. It's not good. 4 out of 10. Thunder Warp. When pressing 1, Fogborn will strike lightning down onto its current location and disappear, becoming incredibly fast before reappearing in its second lightning strike with a second press. While Thunder Warp is active, it cannot attack, and regeneration drain of stamina stops. And then the Fogborn begins emitting quiet storm sounds that become louder whenever it's near a player. When the Fogborn reappears, there's 1.25 seconds of end lag, during which it cannot sprint or attack. For seconds, all players will be highlighted for activating Thunder Warp. Both lightning strikes from entering and exiting Thunder Warp can be heard from across the map, and has a cooldown of 13 seconds. This is a very good use of movement and highlighting. This is an easy 9.5 out of 10. And then there's Foggy Stare. This is very player skill dependent on the survivor's end. When pressing 2, Fogborn will whistle and stand still for about 5 seconds. If someone looks at it during this state, it will be struck by lightning, and the player that triggered the ability will be highlighted in red. For the duration of Foggy Stare, multiple things will occur. The Fogborn sprint animation and attack animation will be replaced with a crawling animation and bite respectively. Its stamina usage will be reduced, and it will become incredibly fast. Its M1 speed will become faster, and all players who haven't yet triggered Foggy Stare during that game will be darkened for about 3.5 seconds and will be immune to Fogborn's attacks for the duration of the ability. So that's pretty much encouraging to attack the highlighted player. After 9 seconds, the effects of Foggy Stare will end, and Foggy Stare has a cooldown of 16 seconds and will only begin the cooldown once the player has triggered it, or times out, or if they kill them. If the latter, the Fogborn will receive 40 stamina and return. This is very skill dependent on the survivors and very smart dependent. If they're looking at the floor, this has no real use at all except for regaining stamina. And that really sucks because he has like the fastest stamina drain. However, if someone's not looking down, it's pretty much a free kill. So basically, based on that, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. His death quote is, "The fog has devoured you." Very generic. Needs to be changed. 4 out of 10. Before we get into the skins, I'm gonna go to the chase themes. This is his original chase theme. Very lame. It's just screams, but I like it that it's taken directly from the Minecraft mod, and this. If you use the John skin respectively, this is what you hear. Like, this is straight up fire. Wish I knew how to edit. This chase theme alone carries Fogborn through the tier list. But I'm just gonna get into the skins so we can end off part 1, because I'm definitely gonna be splitting this into parts. I'm gonna make 4 parts for now, but once another 4 killers release, not including Sonic.exe, I'm gonna make another one of these. So I'm gonna skip the recolors because those are lame as hell. The epic skin's Norpy. The Norpy skin is definitely a good Norpy skin, I'll say that. 9 out of 10. RGB, I know I hate RGB skins, but this one actually doesn't look bad. 5 out of 10. Legendary skins, Skulk. I love this reference to the Warden a lot. 9 out of 10. Bedrock. Definitely an easy 9 out of 10. This looks scary as hell. Honored, very overrated. 6 out of 10. He is going to be getting a Christmas skin called the Nutcracker. Honestly, I thought this was going to be for Baldi, honestly. 7 out of 10. Definitely some better Christmas skins out there. And then we got 2 ancient skins. This is the John skin. This is an immediate 10 out of 10. Not just the looks, I'm not doing that, but the chase theme. It is fire. Easy 10 out of 10. And then we have his Halloween skin, the Scarecrow. This is also a good skin. Easy 10 out of 10. Best Halloween skin in the game. And then we have the rank up skins. The gold skin, very mid. Honestly, it's a recolor. 5 out of 10. The diamond skin, definitely better. Easy 8.5 out of 10. So just on those alone, I'm gonna give Fogborn all the way up to A+. If the John skin chase theme didn't exist, he'd be all the way where Vapor is. But the John skin chase theme carries hard on this. And that's gonna be the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Also check out other stuff. I do stuff. Anyway.